They fined me $250,000, so I made them homeless. I'm checking my mail, and there's a certified letter from Meadowbrook HOA. Violation notice for $250,000 in accumulated fines. My shed, my fence paint, my garden stones. 30 days to pay, or they force the sale. I built that shed with my dad before he died. I call the HOA office, and President Karen Steinberg picks up. I ask for a hearing, but she just laughs. Says I've ignored 12 notices and the board voted unanimously. I mentioned my grandfather owned this land first, but she cuts me off. People like you don't belong in neighborhoods like this. Then she hangs up. That's my last straw. I remember the metal box my great-grandfather left me, the one I never opened. I go to my attic at midnight and find it under old Christmas decorations. Inside, there's a deed from 1947, the original land grant. My great-grandfather owned 400 acres, sold off parcels, but kept the mineral rights and permanent easement access to every single lot. I count them up. 127 properties, the entire Meadowbrook subdivision, including Karen's house. I call a real estate attorney, and she reads the deed, goes silent, then laughs. She files 3 documents: easement enforcement notice, mineral rights claim, covenant breach complaint. 72 hours later, the sheriff serves papers to the HOA. The deed is legitimate, recorded, never voided. I own subsurface rights to their land and control all access. Any obstruction of my easement is breach of covenant, and the HOA itself is built on my access corridor. Illegal obstruction. I send Karen one email with 3 options: dissolve the HOA, remove all restrictions on my property, and pay me $15,000 per month for 7 years of easement violation, or I start eviction proceedings. Day 14, the HOA retains counsel, and their lawyer confirms everything. The county confirms it. The title company confirms it. Karen calls me with her voice shaking and asks what I want. I tell her to revoke every fine, dissolve the board, and sign a 90-year covenant that no HOA rules touch my property ever again. Day 21, there's an emergency meeting and homeowners are furious, not at me, but at Karen. Turns out they've been paying her $93,000 annually just for harassment. The vote is unanimous. HOA dissolved, my fines gone. Karen resigns and moves out within 60 days. I'm standing in my backyard, with my shed, my fence, my garden stones still there and still mine. The same box that almost took my home gave me the whole neighborhood instead. Tell me, who really didn't belong here? Ever found paperwork that changed everything? Tell me in the comments.